Well, hey, y'all, guess what? Tommy is still running her daggone mouth about Amberlynn. And you know what? I ain't learning nothing I didn't already know. But we're still going to listen into this leaked voice note before we get into today's reaction about, you know what, her just really not caring. And she may just get a tattoo of rarity. All right, so let's go ahead and do this.
She's the most important thing in my life. And also, like, that bothered Amberlynn, too.
Now, I found this over on Insta from Dispectful. That's where I found it from. So I think she's talking about her kid, but I'm not exactly for sure. Y'all don't hold me to none of that.
And I could have totally gone below the belt. Like I said, like you said, I could have released the video.
Release it. Don't say you could. Go ahead and do it. If that's what you want to do, buckle up. Go ahead. Come on. Saddle up. Let's go.
I could have embarrassed the fuck out of her.
Do it.
And, like, Snowflake was asking me about, like, questions about her hygiene, and I could have gone there, but I'm like, I don't want. I'm like, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not doing that. I'm not stooping to her level.
Oh, but you are, and you don't even know it. You really don't. And what's so funny is y'all two are absolutely meant for each other, and you're not going to convince me that you're not. You're not going to continue to stop talking to her and go over to reaction channels, then not go to Amberlynn. You're going to continue talking to Amberlynn Reid. She's already let everybody know that.
And she didn't shower very often. Like, it got less and less and less.
So now, like I said, every time she says, I just got in the shower, I'm just getting out of the shower, every time she said that, I always questioned her, because you don't have to tell everybody when you do that. You just do it.
Don't share that part, though. And, like, she didn't ever wash her hands after going to the bathroom, but she used the fucking washcloth bullshit. And, like, I got pissed.
That is not any kind of news to us. Bex already exposed her from the washcloth being on the corner of the sink in order for her to wipe herself. Yeah, that's not new.
Because, like, this is between us.
Obviously, nothing is between you and somebody else. It's got to be between you, the reaction channels, and entire girl world.
I'm like, I'm going to put this bottle of spray bleach next to the counter, and I want you to clean up after yourself after you use it. Because I'm like,
she doesn't even clean her own backside when she uses that gum restroom. What makes you think she's going to use any kind of bleach cleanup with? What makes you think that? If she ain't going to clean herself, why would she clean her environment?
germs, you know, that's gross. And she was, like, so upset and offended by it. I'm like, what? Like, that's just being respectful. Like,
now, y'all think about this, okay? We're going to get a little nasty now. Y'all think about this. Tommy ain't got no daggone problem whatsoever at all with being with Amberlynn in a physical way, but she's got a problem whenever it comes to Amberlynn going to the bathroom. If she knows Amberlynn's disgusting when she goes to the bathroom, then she shouldn't be with her in a physical way. That's just my opinion.
Others in your household, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me,
And now we're going to go into her live stream, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how unbothered she is, because more and more is being leaked about Amberlynn Reid.
Live a lot earlier than usual.
Someone said filter on. This is me putting the filter on. Now it's on. And this is me taking it off. It's just one little button, so no.
She always has a filter on. She don't want anybody to see exactly who she is, because we all know what she really looks like. She has to have a filter on no matter what platform she's on, and it's ridiculous.
There's no filter on. Hi, guys. You like the hair today? Thank you.
She always has the hair the same exact way, so people that are buttering her up, man, they ain't going to... Oh, goodness gracious. They need to stop it. They absolutely need to stop it. Amberlynn ain't going to change. She's not going to change the way she does her hair. She ain't going to change the fact that she doesn't wash it for days. All that's going to stay exactly the same.
Appreciate that. So I am going live early just in case I don't go live tonight. I'm gonna go to my grandma's here in a little bit, like very, very soon. So I didn't want to miss a day. I meant you need to put your filter on. Oh, I like just looks so fake when I have it on. Like, it makes my face.
Amberlynn, your personality is fake. 100% it's fake. It doesn't matter what you do. You can use a filter if you want to, but you can't change how you come across to people.
Face just look like one-dimensional, if that makes sense, like not like 3D. Brenly, you're getting married tomorrow? Oh my god, congratulations.
And no, she doesn't mean that. She doesn't know what sincerity is.
Wow, that's amazing. Thanks, Brian, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Prayers for your grandma, Amy. Thank you so much. If anyone prays or positive thoughts or whatever it may be, definitely direct those to my grandma. I would appreciate that so much. Amber, the makeup is...
And I cut out all the silence. There was a lot of silence in here, and I cut out a bunch of the ums and likes so that you didn't have to listen to it. If I don't want to listen to it, I'm sure you don't want to either.
gorgeous today. Thank you. I just wanted very, very light makeup. Like, I'm not even going to be wearing my typical pants. You guys know me. I like to wear my... Gracious, thank you for the super chat. I like to wear my tight black pants, but I'm just going to wear like these very loose black pants, but there's like white...
She's gonna ignore anything anybody wants any kind of answers to. That's just not what she does in her live streams. Today, she just decides that she's just gonna just go ahead and bypass it all. It don't matter.
I don't know, like modern faces. I don't know. I showed them in a vlog before.
And we're gonna just talk about a whole bunch of nonsense. So y'all listen in.
But they're very loose and they're very long. But I'm just like,
Care.
I don't know. I'm kind of just like in my I want to be comfy mode. I love that shirt. Thank you. I appreciate that. What am I a fool about? Just
Doesn't she have the same dress, shirt, whatever it is, in multiple different colors? I do believe so. So if they like one, they probably like them all. They're just trying to butter her up.
everything. Eyeliner looks bomb. Thank you. I notice I get more compliments. Well, no. I get a lot of compliments on my eyeliner no matter what, but I feel
Everybody wants a daggum tutorial besides me. I don't care how she does her eyeliner. Wing it out to the high heavens or not. I don't really care.
like when it's not as extreme, I get like even more. I like more extreme eyeliner. This is just my lazy eyeliner. Pharaoh, welcome. Baby boy's getting big. I know.
She's like, look at Romeo, y'all. Look at Romeo. I got Romeo on my chest. I may not have rarity, but I got another cat, and there ain't nothing you can do about that.
Why you getting so big? What happened to being a kitten? What happened to it? He likes when I go like
We'll be asking what happened to that daggum cat one day if you decide that you're going to up and visit somebody else now, won't we?
this. It's really cute. He is so pretty, isn't he? He's everything. He's everything. He looks so content. Yeah, he's a happy baby. Oh, they love you. They love you, baby. So many.
The audience loves absolutely every single one of your daggum animals. And that's the reason why they're so passionate about rarity. We're all passionate about rarity. We want to know the truth because you kept giving us many different answers and you're going to say something else in this one now, aren't you?
Many people think you're so beautiful. He's your baby. He is. Wasabi has never been like a jumper on her. I mean, when he was a kitten,
I still want to see Wasabi. We don't ever get to see Wasabi. We get to hear Wasabi's name occasionally, but mostly we get to see Romeo and occasionally Twink with her nails.
yes. But like Wasabi doesn't like, less than like an average cat. Wasabi doesn't like jump on the couch or like the counter or the bed and stuff like that. But ever since Romeo has been around, he's been like copying Romeo a little bit. So he'll do things that Romeo does. So Wasabi has started to like, you know, jump more on the bed. Like sometimes.
Does that mean you're paying more attention to Wasabi like you need to be? That it's not just Twinkie and Romeo in your life? Is that a possibility now, Amberlynn?
You know, he'll do it, but oh look. Well, he's so cute. But they kind of like copy each other. It's adorable. But my favorite is, I'll show you guys during Vlogmas. But I have
She has so many things that she's saving for Vlogmas, and you know what? It's going to be boring. Of course I'm going to cover it, though. Of course I'm going to react to it, because that's what I do. Or I might give you highlights. It just depends on how boring she actually is. She doesn't do anything or say anything on a normal basis. Why would it change during Vlogmas?
two little air, like, it's like scratching beds for them to like scratch, but also lay inside. So I have one for each, right? The laying it together, it's like, I understood when Romeo was a kitten.
Do you think maybe Wasabi's missing rarity and Wasabi has been missing rarity? Do you think that that's a possibility, Amberlynn? Just asking.
Because he was so tiny, but now he like, they're like overflow. It's so funny. They're like overflowing out of it. It's just so cute. They're just so sweet. Yeah, Wasabi is affectionate, but He's like a very independent cat, like always been that way. When he was
I left all of this in so that we could actually hear something about Wasabi. We never hear about Wasabi. It's like Wasabi doesn't even exist anymore. She got rid of Gracie, got herself Wasabi, and then, you know what? Every time she gets a new animal, what does it matter about the old ones? Just asking.
a kitten, he was
Which I do
super
that a lot.
affectionate. And then there was this like years and years where he was just like very independent, but now he's starting to get back to like especially in the last 2 years, more affections coming out of him for sure. Someone's like, are you drunk? And then I also noticed someone talking about Delta 8. So no, I'm actually completely sober right now.
She's just completely unbothered, and you're not going to do anything to get under her skin because she knows no matter what she does, Emily's going to go to reaction channels.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. Twinkie is currently laying in the corner of the couch. I don't want to wake her up.
Well, you can also just go ahead and just flip the phone over there and let us see Twinkie. We just want to see the nails. That's all we want to see is the nails.
So cute. Rumors are wild as hell. Yeah, rumors are very hectic right now. I mean, you know, I almost just like don't even care anymore. I'm at that point where it's just like, if you think I have bed bugs, okay. I have bed bugs.
Oh, so we can think whatever we want to about Amberlynn Reid, and she's not going to say anything back to us anymore. Wonder how long this is going to last for. We know she can't keep her mouth shut. She's going to get defensive, or she's going to have herself a mouth off day. That's what she's going to do. She's going to get tired of Emily talking.
If you guys think I use the sink to clean every little part of my body, including my eyeballs, okay, I use the sink. All right, that's fine. If you guys think I've cheated on every single partner I've ever been with, that's fine. I've cheated every second in my whole entire life. Yep. If you guys think me and my mom have the most horrific relationship that's ever been to mankind, yep. Me and my mom, we hate each other. I don't know what to say about it. Oh, well. Like, that's kind of where I'm located. Where I'm just like, yep. Every rumor's true. Every single one.
You know, I've told her for absolutely ever. I have told her, just ignore what people say. Just go on with your life. Just don't address it. Leave it alone. Leave Tammy alone. Leave Emily alone. Leave Tommy alone, same person, but just leave them alone, let them be, and live your life. The problem is Amberlynn's life revolves around these other people and what they have to say about her. And I don't think, and I will not think, that Amberlynn does not watch reaction channels. I do believe she does, and I think she's going to continue to, because she's always going to be on edge about what Tommy has to say about her.
Anything you guys have ever thought about me, I've actually never showered in my whole entire life. Showering doesn't even exist. I don't even know what that word is. Like, it's just like every second, all seconds. Yeah, very that. It's just, I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted, and I lack caring currently. I will say I'm a fool just because
she knows there's absolutely nothing she can do. She cannot stop Tommy, and she will not stop talking to Tommy. So she's stuck with exactly what she has.
Because I am, but I lack caring. Fabulous. Welcome. Natasha knew it. Yeah. I'm so exhausted, you guys.
Then take your butt to bed. Why are you on live stream? She came live while I was picking my kid up from school. So I had to stop what I was doing and record this while I was doing something else. Tell you something, keeping up with these girls is crazy.
I did say I was going to talk about them, but then I was like, every single one of these things aren't even real, so what is even the point? Jay, welcome. You do look extremely tired. I'm just exhausted, Lyerlyn. Yep, that's actually on my birth certificate. You
can be a donkey's butt all you want. We know exactly who you are, so keep it up, Amberlynn. Keep it up. I'm here for it. I'm here for the show. I'll enjoy just laughing you off. Because that's all you are to me half the time is a daggum joke.
Why are you here? I'm supposed to be doing live streams every day in November, and I really want to do more than I don't. I know I've skipped one, but I mean, I went live on Halloween, so we'll just say that included that. You see.
So in other words, she doesn't have to have anything to say whatsoever at all. I tell you, the end of the first, because this is 2 live streams put together. The end of the first live stream, she was mute. And so she had to come back for a second one. And she was only back for a couple of minutes. So I put the 2 together for you.
I'm really down. I'm a fool. I'm defeated. Have you guys ever felt like every emotion in the world, but also numb at the same time. That is literally me.
I kind of go numb when I'm watching Amberlynn content. I ain't gonna lie to you because I know the next thing that comes up is just no matter what you think about her, you can think whatever you want. She knows she has all the attention on her. And so she just relishes in that. She loves that all of the eyes are on her. She don't like it whenever she gets exposed, but you know what? It's easy for her to come on here and say, "You know what? I didn't do that. Y'all don't bother me. It's not my fault. Y'all can think what you want." It's easy for her to do that, but she feels a completely different way.
That is genuinely me right now. It seems like you're just mentally and physically exhausted. Yeah. Burnout. Yeah. I've spent way too much time just like defending myself and having crash outs because I'm heartbroken and distraught.
As long as she wants to be with Emily, she's gonna stay heartbroken. There's nothing she can do about that.
Like, I have an aunt that is like, turns out she is making merch. She's
Yep.
having a falling out with her niece and decided to make merch for a bunch of haters. Like,
That's the thing. They may be Amberlynn haters, but you know what? They're Tammy lovers, and y'all know how I feel about them too.
I'm just gonna exist. I'm just gonna exist. At this point, I'm just gonna exist. I have no fight left in me. I have zero fight left in me. We're just gonna stick with that, you know? I'm just gonna exist and be with my fur babies. And I'm just really excited. I get to see my grandma today. I really want to spend time with her. So, can someone explain to the chat that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about? But why does everyone who knows you leave? That's not the way it works.
True. Everybody that knows her walks away besides her mama. Her mama can't go nowhere because she's trying to make up for lost time. Amberlynn blames her for so much. Amberlynn's identity is her childhood. She's never going to let Mama Lynn live down what she went through and the fact that she's in foster care. So Mama Lynn can try to make up as much time as she wants to. It ain't ever going to be enough for Amberlynn.
Trust me, I have left a lot too, you know? Oh, baby boy. You left R. I don't know who all these initials are. Have I been in a relationship with someone? R. I know, he's getting so big. I think he's gonna be a big cat. I really do. I really, really do. I don't have fleas and I don't have glucose problems, but thank you for the super chat. Romeo has beautiful markings.
She's getting herself member after member after member by saying absolutely nothing. Her super chats are rolling in and she's ignoring what she wants to ignore. That's why I say don't waste your money whenever it comes to Amberlynn Reid. If you have something to say to her, just go ahead and say it in the comments below because she ain't going to pay attention to anything you have to say.
Thank you. He said thank you. He appreciated it. Not the spelling of fleas wrong. I know, like the easiest word in the world. It's so funny. So how are you guys doing? Like that's
You don't really care. You just want the subject off of you at the moment.
actually the real question. What are you guys up to? You're tired? Like you need a nap tired or you have pneumonia? Oh my god, I hope you feel better. I'm at work. I work from home. Ooh, Kendra, what do you do? I mean, you obviously don't have to.
Hey, don't ask that. Don't ask people questions like that. Don't nobody need to know. Once you have it out in the girl world, it's out there forever. Leave Kendra alone. You know better than that, Amberlynn.
Tell us like this is a live chat for a lot of people to see. But I'm doing chill personally. Need to get up and actually take my content creation seriously. Also starting med school. Congratulations on med school and content creation. What type?
Why don't you go check out the channel? If they're supportive of you, why don't you go be supportive of them, Amberlynn? Just click on them and go check out their channel and see what they do. I didn't do that because I wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you. I never do. I do these later in the day.
Are you done playing work at home? So maybe I could talk about it in Vlogmas, what I've been doing. But I'm
Why does everything have to wait till Vlogmas? I'm telling you, she's getting all these daggum ideas, and she's probably already filming for Vlogmas. She's getting the idea. She's going and making sure she's got her vlog camera ready. She goes and films it, and then she says, okay, I'll wait till this day to upload it. I'll wait till this day to upload it. That's how she knows she's going to do so good during Vlogmas.
still doing it, actually. I have the worst job title ever. OF. Oh, wow. Going to Mexico in 2 weeks. Oh my god, have freaking fun. Mayonnaise, welcome. Hi. You doing Legos? I am. I'm doing the Disney castle. And it's taking me literally forever because I've genuinely been like enjoying it so much. And
just stuff that I really do not care about. I've never liked her Lego updates. I never will like her Lego updates because what it does is show us how much time she has and how much less care she has. And you know what? She does what she wants to do when she wants to do it, and however long it takes her is how long it takes her. She knows Amber World, Amberverse, and babies, everybody, whatever you want to call it. Girl, well, I don't care. There's too many daggum names for me to keep up with, but she knows everybody will be waiting for her.
It's like, I don't want it to end. And that's like usually what happens is like when I love a Lego so much, I'm like, oh my God, I do not want this to end. So I do it super slow. Oh my God, I would love to do a Lego of Rarity because I have one of Wasabi. You know, when I'm ever like, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if I'm delusional or optimistic or I don't know, but when I think of my fur babies, I still think of like I have four, like, and I will forever feel that way. And I told my mom that I low-key want to get a tattoo, and I just want it to be Rarity's name. I want it to be, like I've always said that I want a tattoo for each of my fur babies because they're my actual everything. I want my first one to be for Rarity. I don't know, I still get this.
Shouldn't your first one be for Wasabi? Or actually, Wasabi, Twinkie, Rarity, and then Romeo. Shouldn't you do that? You need to think, like I said, Wasabi always gets left out in the cold.
It's like delusional feeling that I'll have her back one day, you know? It was like a couple weeks ago, Emily saw a cat that looked just like her because Emily has like all kinds of like cameras. And when I saw, like, she sent me the footage because that was what we planned, was Emily will never stop looking, and if Rarity is found, like, I will get her back. So I saw.
And that means that no matter what happens, Emily and Amberlynn are going to stay in touch because at any time, Amberlynn can ask about Rarity. And at any time, Tommy can say, oh, I think I found Rarity. So those two can stay in connection from here on out. They have an excuse, and there's nothing we can say about it.
The footage, and you guys, I couldn't, like, I literally had a breakdown, instant, just like sobbing, because I genuinely thought it was her. But turns out it was a black cat. And yeah, I felt the feeling of having her back again. And it was the best feeling in the actual whole entire world. And it just sucks because
you should have been able to look at that cat, or even Tommy should have been able to look at that cat in the face and see if it's Rarity or not. Rarity has special markings on her.
Because it's like, Rarity always loved going outside. Like, I would let her do it when I lived in Kentucky. I would talk to you guys about it because I had like this fence on my porch, and she would just roll around on the concrete. Like, it was the cutest fucking thing. But she knew she couldn't escape, you know? When I lived with Eric and Ricky, she got out one time. It was storming. Oh my God, thankfully Beck found her.
Yeah, Beck, not Amberlynn. Amberlynn didn't get up and go chasing. That's not what Amberlynn does. Amberlynn's like, oh, she'll come back. Well, this time, she didn't. I'm going to leave my opinions of what happened to Rarity to myself.
I freaked out. Like, freaked out. It's just something Rarity did. And since we were in a place where, this is my mistake, you know? We were in a place where she wasn't used to. She didn't, you know the smells or the sounds or the whatever it may be. Like, cats are outside all the time. Like, there are actual cats that just live outside. I don't believe in having outside pets.
Once my cat found the inside, my cat does not go back outside. I make sure that this cat stays inside because I've already paid money for this thing to have itself fixed and things like that. And I would rather it just get trained to a litter box and not be going outside. That's what I would rather.
I think that's completely abusive. I know everyone has like different opinions, but it's like, these babies are...
Now, don't get me wrong, I have barn cats. I absolutely do. But this one found its way inside. Y'all know the story about my son's cat.
Meant to be inside with family, you know? It's like, she was such an explorer, like everywhere. She'd be on top of the fucking fridge one minute. Next minute, she'd be on top of the cabinets way up there. I'm like, how do you get up there? And
how convenient that she gets a chance to reminisce about Rarity. And you know what? There's nothing we can do because it's her live stream. She's going to say what she wants to say.
It wasn't your fault. I know.
It was her fault. It is her fault. And it's going to continue to be her fault.
Oh, I know. I know. But I thought bringing her with me to Wisconsin, like bringing all, like, they're my children. You wouldn't leave your children at home, you know? Now it's like, I never ever want to travel ever again.
You also don't let your children, if they're young, you don't let them out of your sight. And if you're going to think of your animals as one of your children, then you need to pay attention to them. You need to make sure you know where they're at all times. That's the part of being a responsible adult.
because it's like, I don't want to bring them because now I have like fear of it. Julie, welcome. I love her name, by the way. I love the name Julie. I don't know why. But then I also don't want to leave my pets anywhere because they're supposed to be there, you know? Why haven't you heard of a babysitter? That's the simple answer. But the way that my brain works is, okay, they're gonna be wondering every day, like, where's mama? Like, I know you guys hate me, but my pets don't.
I don't hate you, Amberlynn. I dislike your actions. I dislike the things you say. I do not hate. You want to know why? Because hate affects you, not me. That's the way I want to keep it. I want to keep it that way. Because I was raised up. You don't hate. It just gives other people the benefit to get at you. Just don't do it.
They're constant. They love me. I mean, look. Look at this.
I think you kind of trained him to do that. But that's just my opinion.
Them so much. They're my actual everything. And it's like, they'd be like, what, you know, where's my mama? And like, I worry about how they feel and the things that they think. Like, every time I've moved, like when I've been vlogging, like you guys have heard me say it, my number one thing is I feel heartbroken for my pets because it's like, this is their home and now they're being like dragged somewhere completely different. Thankfully, I have always had pets that like adapted really easily and fast.
But what's sad is you will take these cats anywhere, or these pets, because can't forget about Twinkie, can't forget about her, but you will take these cats absolutely anywhere you want to. If you want to go somewhere, you want to move somewhere, then they have to go. They don't have a choice. They have to adapt to wherever you are because you are their owner.
I don't hate you. Thank you, Foxy. I appreciate that. I've always had pets that adapted like really quickly. Anxious Abu, I understand that feeling completely. Yeah, it's like I always think of their feelings, like their thoughts over something. Like just recently when I took Romeo, or when any of them, when we go get their like shots for the vet, or like, you know, when I take them to the groomer, I'm like, they're probably terrified in this damn car right now. And it's like,
why would they be terrified in the car? If they get used to you taking them places, they'll be just fine in the car. Twink used to get down in the backseat floorboard and ride in the floorboard because that's where Twink felt comfortable. Every time Beck got out of the car, Twink would get up in Beck's seat and watch out for Beck. That's who Twink wanted all the time. And then you decided you were going to kick Beck out of Twink's life. What does that have what effect? Come on, Amberlynn, talk about that. Talk about those actions. How you just moved one person out and moved another person in, and how easy that is for you. You don't care about those pets.
That feeling, like if it feels like a sinking feeling in your chest, like it just, I don't like them to feel scared or anxietied or, you know, anything like that. But anyways, I'm literally rambling.
Yes, you are. Point. You have absolutely nothing to say, but we still got another 2.5 minutes left, guys. We can do this.
I'm gonna be leaving to go to grandma soon. My grandma has a tabby, actually, named Jake. And I've seen multiple tabbies in my life, but my grandma's tabby, Jake, is massive. Not fat massive, but like his body is just huge.
I left all of this in for a reason. I absolutely did. It's for you to see that she really is just trying to pass this off like she doesn't care what anybody has to say about her. But she does care. Don't be fooled.
And he reminds me so much of Romeo. So I'm almost wondering, is Romeo going to be I think he's going to be a big cat because look at him. How did he?
That way you can't forget about him as easily, huh?
Grow so big. Do you guys remember? Because I didn't want to tell anyone about him yet. Oh yeah, yep. You guys look. Do you see the little white on him right here? Isn't that cute?
It took Tommy talking to somebody else for us to know that you already had a cat. Then you got exposed, so you had to show us Romeo.
Anyways, when he was in the back of I still think of this. He was in the back of my live stream. He looked like when the reaction channels clipped him and there was, oh shoot, I forgot to change it. Hold on, baby boy.
Yeah, now we're on the second one. She wasn't live very long.
You're so tired. Hold on. Oh, why do you look like that, baby? We'll get comfy in a minute.
You see what our focus is? You see what she's trying to get your entire mindset on? Do you see what it is? It's Romeo. Not on what she's saying, not what she's got going on. She's wanting you to look at Romeo and say, you know what? I ain't got Rarity, but I got Romeo. So y'all are just going to have to like it or lump it.
I has to change it. Okay, there we go. So we heard your baby voice is really a choice. Sorry, I muted it because my mom and my grandma called. They were trying to get a hold of me earlier. My mom always calls me through Facebook Messenger and my phone has been on silent.
Why doesn't your mama call you regularly on your telephone? Why? Is it because you don't want to answer her text messages so it's easier to call through Facebook or book a face, I should say? We don't say those names over here.
You're on silent. But yeah, my mom's gonna be here soon and I have to finish getting ready just a little bit. Yeah, Kendra, I do have to go. Today's my grandma's birthday, so she's just sweet babe.
Happy birthday, Grandma! Of course, everybody's gonna say it because Amberlynn's live, even though she didn't want to be.
You went live now knowing you couldn't stay. I just wanted to apologize and why it went muted. For some reason, it's weird. Whenever
she shouldn't have gone live in the first place, knowing she didn't have the time to spend with the chat. Why people pay to be members of hers, I do not know. I will not ever know.
I get any sort of like call or my AirPods like unsync or something, my thing goes muted automatically, and like no matter how much like I press it, it just stays. It's so crazy. I really just wanted to apologize that I was sitting here on silent, but it was, I mean, I wanted it to be silent anyways because it was my grandma and my mom, and I didn't know if like,
you should have gone ahead and gotten off the live is what you should have done. You shouldn't have left everybody just in the chat trying to wonder what was going on because nobody could hear anything you had to say. Yes, I cut that all out for you so you didn't have to watch it.
What they were saying was like personal or whatever, but I just have to finish getting ready. So will I be live tonight? I don't know, but I did my live for today. Yay.
She's like, I did the least I could possibly do. I kept my word. Y'all don't stop being members of mine because you know what? This is my income and I don't want it affected. I'm going to stick by my word and I'm going to do the least that I possibly can.
So have you noticed your hair is thinning? I noticed my hair started thinning after menopause, and then when I went through my crimping phase, when I would constantly use a crimper, that did not help. That was really, really bad. That was.
You need to wash your hair a lot more often, and you need to condition it because every time you brush it, you hear that from the ends.
It's really, really bad. You hate this. I hate what? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. Menopause, yes. I had a full hysterectomy when I was 29, and
I left that in there just in case you did not know.
And went through menopause, so 5-minute live streams. Yep. I think I've been live for about 40 minutes. Bye, guys.
Not even an hour. She couldn't even go live for a straight hour. That's what she told everybody whenever she first started all this. But now then it's like, hey, if I'm live for 5 minutes, I'm live for 5 minutes. Y'all just have to accept it. But anyways, there's my breakdown and how I feel about Miss Amberlynn being so unbothered. So I want to say to you, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile because it really can make a difference. And I know y'all probably didn't smile much through this because let's face it, Amberlynn's just downright boring. Okay, it's a thing, but I try to add just a little bit of entertainment for you. So like I said, I do apologize, but I want y'all to make sure that you have a good one for me and you go find that mirror and smile into it. Why? Because you deserve it. All right, guys, catch me in the next one. Bye.